everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will take a break from learning any new concepts. Instead, we will put into practice all the concepts that we have learned so far. But let's make it a fun adventure. What do you say? So, let's write a code to print the size of a file. One small catch is that while working with Colab, we can't access files from our laptop. So, we will use a file that is present in Colab. This file is content.config.last_update_check.json. Now to find the size of this file, there are various ways. One possible way is to use a command called stat from the package OS. This can be found from the documentation. We define a variable file_statistics and store the statistics of this file. Then we print it. Okay, now let's see what it prints. Similar to the now command from datetime, here the statistics print many details. Let's see that. So here st_size is the size of this file. st_time is the file creation timestamp, and so on. These are the fields of the file statistics, and these fields are also variables. So we can access them by using the dot operator. Then our modified code for accessing file size would look like this. Print file size in bytes, print file_statistics dot st_size. From documentation, we know the size is in bytes. Alright, let's click to see. Here you go. It prints the size 135 bytes. Now, if you want to print the size in the same line, then we can use a variant of the command print. This can take multiple items and print them without inserting any new line on its own. The code looks like this. Let me click. Can you see? We get the same result, 135 bytes. Now suppose we also want to print the name of the file. One simple way is to write the name of the file in the print command. Let's see this. This works perfectly, isn't it? Now, we will rewrite the full code. This code has 3 lines, but now if we are interested in printing the size of another file, then we have to change the file names in 2 of the 3 lines, the second and the third line. Now, can you think how to use a variable in our code so that we change less lines whenever we want to print the size of a new file? Indeed, we use a variable for the file name, something like this. File name equals content.config.last underscore update underscore check dot JSON. This way, the rest of the lines can use the variable name without knowing what's inside the box for this variable. Then the full code looks like this. Let's see the result. The os.stat command finds the statistics of the actual name of a file, that is the value of the variable file underscore name. Similarly, in the next line, print command also prints the value of the variable file underscore name. Now, Let me show how we can reuse this code for another file by changing the value of the variable only. So the file name would be file_name equals content.config.last_survey_prompt.yaml, and the rest of the lines remain unchanged. Now we click and let's wait for the code to finish. Here we go. It prints the name and size for this file. Now you can see how variables help to keep our code reusable. I hope this exercise today has reinforced your concepts on variables. Did you like it? Let us know in the comment section below. That's all for today. I'll see you soon. Ciao!